Hello guys, Dillo304 here. It's been a couple of months since I did a room tour, and today is 4th of July. I have absolutely nothing to do, so what better to do than actually record a video that some people want to see. So a lot of people, I don't know why, but they do like my room tours, so that's what I'm going to be doing right about now. It's been like 2 or 3 months at least since I've done my last one, if not more than that. So I've gotten a few new things, so we're just going to go over it like we always do. So yeah, here we go. So of course, let's go ahead and start in our typical spot over here towards the right of the desk. We'll get to the goodies. We'll get to this part last, but I'll try to go ahead through all the boring stuff first. Anyway, we have a couple things on the wall over here. See, I have an iPhone drawing. I actually drew that in math class before I graduated high school. It's pretty funny. Some Apple stickers, other things. There's my graduation tassel, that kind of thing. Anyway, there's the door, of course. It has a hanger with a bunch of jackets on it. The AC vent. This is kind of all, y'all have seen this before. It's kind of old. But yeah, all this stuff has been here forever. And my bookshelf is mostly the same. Of course, on the top we have some new additions. We have a couple of product boxes there. My high school diploma, actually, so that's new. We have an architect ruler, so that's neat. As you can kind of see, my bookshelf's kind of sagging, and a bunch of other assorted little goodies here, some Hot Wheels. Anyway, down here, these two shelves are kind of like the Apple shelves, of course. So up here we have non-iPhone stuff, kind of like my MacBook boxes back there, Apple Watch box, a bunch of other little assorted goodies, some iPod stuff over there. Of course, we have an original iPad. Got that on eBay for a pretty cheap price. Couple iPad boxes, some other little things, an iPhone 2G that doesn't work, Bluetooth Mighty Mouse, that kind of thing. Anyway, moving down here, this is the iPhone shelf, of course. We have 5 iPhones, the 2G, the 3G, which doesn't work, 3GS, and 2 4Ss. Of course, my other iPhones are elsewhere in the room, which I'll get to later. And then a bunch of product boxes, mainly being my 6S, so neat. Moving down here, the rest of the cell phones, of course, I haven't touched these in quite a while. Only have 2 Android phones right over here. So we have the ZTE Maven, it's kind of neat. Anyway, yeah, I don't really need much out of Android these days. Down here is a bunch of crap, pretty much. That's just a bunch of books that I never touch anymore. My old notebooks from school, that kind of thing. Here we have my dog bed and his toys. It's for my dog Lucas, which is actually out in the living room right now. We have a leafy plant here, another leafy plant down there. We have my air purifier. It's supposed to help keep the dust out of the air. I'm not sure how much it actually does, but oh wow, okay, yeah, that's gonna need cleaned pretty soon. Anyway, here we have my closet, of course. Nothing really special. It's kind of a mess in here. Just some more tech stuff here. A couple of boxes for my custom build components, and then some software disks, and the rest is kind of an absolute mess, so I'd rather not go over it. Of course, over here just some postal supply things, which are mixed with a bunch of other crap, my clothes, and yeah, more junk. I have not cleaned out my closet in a very long time. So in this corner of the room we have just kind of a little printer stand. This actually used to be over there some years ago, but I don't really need it. All I really use it for is laptop storage, as you can see, and well, it has a filing cabinet in here, so that's neat. And then yeah, that's also full of a bunch of junk. So yeah, this is the Dell Latitude E6430. I've been trying to sell this for some weeks now, but nobody's interested, unfortunately, so there it sits. And then yeah, over here just kind of some more boxes for head units for my car, the camera, that kind of thing. Moving over here, we got some pictures. These have been up here for literally about 5 years or so. So yeah, kind of decent. Calendar from a local community college. Then of course, again, these car photos have been up here since I was like 7 or 8. I've lived in this house for like 10 or 11 years now. So yeah, there's a car calendar. Of course, it is July the 4th. Happy 4th, everybody. Little neon clock that doesn't light up anymore. The light actually stopped working, so now it's just a clock, unfortunately. But ow, Whoop, that was my other Vornado fan. Moving over here, we have my bed. It's pretty small. I barely fit in there, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, here we have a Vornado 633 fan because it does get very hot in here with that big window. Little things you can sit up in bed, dog bed, of course, the rest of the stuff. Over here, one of those shelves. This is kind of just, again, like I just kind of have crap piled everywhere. There's a scale for weighing packages, so that's nice. And again, over here, here's my headboard. I have an alarm clock, a lamp with a 100-watt equivalent bulb in it. Or no, actually, it used to, but I think that's only like a 60-watt. I don't really use it that much though, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, moving down here, I have two drawers on my headboard or bed unit here. So just a bunch of computers related cords and stuff in here. And then towards this one, this is more kind of have like RAM, hard drives, that kind of thing. An iSCLAC for opening iPhones. My toolkits are in there, kind of back here. An iFixit toolkit, for example. Some heat sinks, suction cups, spare Dell laptop parts over there, and this is full of like a ton of broken iPhone parts. So anyway, that's kind of just like my spare parts tool storage. Anyway, there is a PowerMac G3, blue and white. Don't really use that anymore. It's just kind of sitting there. As you can see, it has quite a bit of dust on it. We have a Vanguard tripod, which I actually use for some of my videos. A little lamp that isn't hooked up anymore. And then here we have a IKEA Malm, kind of a nightstand type thing. So we have some stuff on top. We have a pretty bright lamp, just in case. There's some awards from school, some knickknacks on the window. But yeah, kind of just have some assorted goodies here. There's a whiteboard. I can actually write on that or for whatever I need to do. There's a phone case box for the new case I got for my phone. We have my keys here. In this drawer, just kind of a bunch of random stuff related to computers. We got like thermal paste, flash drives, a Lightning SD card reader, phone repair kit, a couple iPhone cases, a bunch of pens and such, toothbrush for cleaning little like crevices and stuff, a bunch of SIM cards in there. And down here, you have like cables mostly in this area, my old glasses, other phone case boxes, scissors, wire strippers, cutters, a digital multimeter, spare Apple cables here. That's pretty much it. Over here is kind of like, I don't even know what to call this. We have a spare UPS that doesn't work. I'll have to get rid of that soon. There's a power strip with mainly like things like to charge my phone with and my cameras and stuff. Some tissues and alcohol, just like for cleaning CPUs and whatever else I need to clean with alcohol. And that's about it. So after about 8 minutes, we're finally to the desk, which is pretty quick actually for this video. So here we go. My desk has been largely the same with a couple new additions. So we have the IKEA Galant desk I've had since 2013. Pretty awesome desk. I still love it. And of course we have my new custom build. Anyway, we'll get to that. So here we go. This is just a cheap Staples office chair, which is kind of falling apart, as you may be able to see. But it's a cheap task chair, so it works. Anyway, moving on to the setup here. Here's the main setup. Of course, I have my Retina MacBook Pro, late 2013, 15-inch. It's the base 2 GHz one. Pretty decent laptop. I've had that for over 2 years now. I still love it. So, does everything I need it to do. And I'm not going to, of course, complain about that. And then, of course, I have two 1080p monitors. That's an Asus and an LG. Those are both 21.5-inch monitors, so pretty decent. Because up here we have the Microsoft LifeCam Cinema HD. We have the Corsair Strafe RGB keyboard with the MX Browns. Pretty nice board. We here have the Razer Specs mouse pad, so that's pretty nice. And then the Logitech G402 mouse, so it's pretty neat. Of course, here's my headphones. They're the Audio-Technica ATH M50Xs. Very nice headphones. Those are actually plugged into my Sony amp down here. Anyway, moving on. Of course, I have two lamps on each side of the desk with Bose 151 speakers. The sub is down there for the audio system. Here's my mic arm. So I have a mic, which is the Blue Snowball Ice with a pop filter on this articulating arm, so that's pretty nice for doing Skype calls and such. Here we have my iPhones. So this is the iPhone 6 that I've had for a while in a Apple silicone case. I'm actually testing out iOS 10 on it, so it's pretty neat. I do like the way iOS 10 is going, except when it doesn't want to unlock. Yeah, iOS 10 is getting kind of glitchy, but yeah, that's what I use this for, just to kind of test the iOS betas. You may notice it's a little cracked, but that's beside the point. Here's my main phone, the iPhone 6s Gold, 64 gig. Of course, I got a new case for it. It's a Tech 21. What is it? The Evo Mesh for the iPhone. Pretty nice. Anyway, love this phone. I've had it for about, what, 8 or 9 months now? Close to 10 months, actually, I think. Some microfibers, ear pods. Let's see, what else am I missing? Here's a USB hub under there. Of course, we have my MagSafe power adapter. And back there is an external hard drive. It's a 3 terabyte. Moving over here to the other side of the desk, we have my Canon SX510HS camera. And then there's another Canon camera. It's a PowerShot SD750. It's an older camera, but I got it for really cheap, so that's what I'm using. Over here we have the Linksys WRT 1200 AC router. So that's what serves my home network. Of course, it's in here. The cable modem is actually out there in the living room. There's a 50-foot Ethernet cable connecting the two. I just have the router in here because I like looking at it, and I did buy it, so yeah. Over here, again, another speaker, and then a water bottle. Here we have the Dell Inspiron 11, pretty decent little netbook. I mean, it's kind of slow because it's only a Celeron, but it's essentially an HP Stream, which I also had before. Anyway, yeah, it's not a big deal. Down here we have my custom build. It's my 2016 custom build. I have videos on it if you want more details on it. But yeah, and then I have the keyboard and mouse for that right there, so I can just stick these up here, change the input on that monitor, and go ahead and play games or whatever else I do with it. Quick overview, it's a i7 4790K, 32 gigs of RAM. It's an 840 EVO SSD and a GTX 970. Pretty decent little computer. Moving down here, of course, we have just kind of the power hookups and stuff. That's kind of messy. There's a trash can. There's a pillow on top of my sub because I like to put my feet up there. It's my Sony STR DH540, I believe. It's my receiver. So I have both my computers plugged into that. Sounds pretty awesome. Moving over here, there's a little chest with a bunch of cables in it. There's a 2006 MacBook, and then the pouch and extra cable for my headphones. Anyway, that's honestly about it. I don't think I missed anything. Up here is just another shelf, just kind of like that one over there, with a bunch of junk stuff on it that I don't really touch very often anymore. Anyway, that's about it. 13 minutes, not too bad for a full room tour, but I don't think I missed anything, so yeah. Yeah, my room's coming along. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.